Third time I'm making my reaction video. My phone sucks. It fucking sucks.
Third and very long situation. The Steelers, one of the best defenses in this situation.
Strength against strength. They said
probably one of the best situations to choke him.
That's going to be caught, and that is going to be close to a first down. Cook, where are they going to spot it? I mean, this is very interesting.
Just short.
Yep. Well, Staley loves to go for it on fourth down. Will he?
I think you have to in this situation. Let's take a look. I think it was short, but you have one of the best teams in football in these third and fourth and ones as well, and a monster of a quarterback in Justin Herbert.
I really have a feeling about the losing game.
Staley loves to go for it on fourth down. Won a game earlier this year, going for it on fourth and 9. Eckler is the running back. It's 4th and inches. Eckler. And no.
24-20. 17-10, and fucking 14-3 leads that we've had. We fucking choked it away. We just gave the Steelers the ball back on our own 40. 3 minutes left. Now they get the score and win, and we fucking choked on prime fucking time. A very winnable game. Yet again, we fucking choked away. Brandon Staley reminding me right now of fucking Mike McCoy. You're choking too many winnable games.
Instead, he focused on the guy that he knew was so dangerous.
They clearly knew you were going to run forward on 4th and 1.
It is just a presence.
It would have been better if you did a quarterback sneak.
Makes a difference in the game.
And with your kicker, Boswell, you're already in field goal range here.
Like I said,
again, Harris back in the locker room. Balaj is the back.
We can't force a turnover. If I have to pin him.
Behind him, covered by Campbell, 2nd down and 10, 3:40 left in the 4th.
And there are going to be opportunities. That was a rare time that we saw a single high safety out of this Chargers defense.
We lose this game, Chiefs take the division. I give up.
On the outside now, 2nd and 10.
We'll only have a shot for a wild card spot. And even then,
you saw that graphic. And down by 17 in the 4th. 0 for a million. 2nd and 10.
We got 4 divisional games coming. 4.
From the 34-yard line. Roethlisberger fires. Washington will get taken out of bounds. 7-yard gain. Drew Tranquill makes the tackle. It's 3rd down and 3.
And this is such a huge play now for the Chargers. They have to be able to get the ball back to their offense. Pick up this first down and keep milking the clock.
Clock stopping here. You go out of bounds inside 5 minutes in the second half. They stop it. 3:34. 3rd and 3.
Surely there's more down the clock. They're going to get this first down watch.
They go 3 wide in a bunch, and Roethlisberger is going to take a timeout.
Analytics are a big part of every decision that is made. There's no doubt about it. For Brandon Staley, he knew what was going on. The chance of winning the game, 53%. Convert it, it jumps to 62. If they're stopped, 32. If you punt it, 49. So pretty even distribution right there. I was a little surprised they didn't use their big quarterback there to try and pick that one up, but I tell you, if you give the Pittsburgh Steelers a chance,
ran almost
the amount of time it takes to turn around and hand the ball off, I feel like I've just seen that too many times, you know, where they get some penetration from somebody and there they are.
We don't have the offensive line to make holes by our 4th and 1. This ain't the beginning of the season. That shit hasn't worked second half so far.
Here's he throws, and that's incomplete.
And here's the flag. Here we go. Pass interference. Game on the fucking 5-yard line. And guess what? They get a touchdown. Game's over.
Ball looked like it was uncatchable as it turned out. A little conference going on.
There's no foul for defensive pass interference on the play. The pass was uncatchable.
Yeah, That's
The worst referees and motherfuckers.
Roethlisberger was under pressure that time. So in comes Boswell now. He's had a tremendous season, and he will attempt about a 45-yard field goal.
We get on officials when they blow calls.
Made 36 out of
That was
36.
good, yeah.
Could this please be the one you miss?
Arvin to hold it. From 45 out to give him the lead, and the kick is good. So the Pittsburgh Steelers
Got 3 points off the Chargers.
taking the lead, erasing a 14-point deficit when the period started. 37-34.
And sometimes you have to be perfect in your execution on special teams. And so far tonight, Danny Smith's squad has done very, very well. That was a big field goal under tremendous pressure. And now the pressure shifts. Now we know
Steelers at
what
one
is going
time
to
now.
happen
The
because
Chargers
Justin
got
Herbert, they
3-24
built a
left.
franchise around him. There's Danny Smith. They built this franchise around one guy. They think that he has the greatness of anybody you want to name, including Patrick Mahomes. who you want to talk
2011,
about.
32
This guy
losses
has
after
all
having
those
the lead in the fourth
characteristics.
quarter.
And
First,
now an opportunity on a national
this will be
stage
the
to
first
show
of the
it.
Don't want to shorten shrift the Steelers, who were down by 17 when the quarter began. Herbert. Pep talk on the sideline as he comes out now. From the 25-yard line, little fourth quarter recap. He had the block punt here.
5 minutes ago, they were up
There was
34 to 20.
offsetting penalties on the prior punt.
It all started with that fucking block.
Harris goes in for the touchdown. They made that pay off. Then you got Eckler going into the end zone, but back on the Steelers with Ebron. And then the batted pass by Hayward, winding up in Sutton's hands. Roethlisberger winds up hitting Freiermuth. And here goes Herbert to work here. And he's under pressure again, but he does get it off to the tight end. That's Parham. Picks up about
Almost
5
sacked,
to
but he
30.
got 5 yards.
Tackled by Wormley. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, so first down on the prior play with all that energy. They went bootleg, they go screen here, and both of them
Now we're on
end
3
up
minutes.
working. So it's really going to be a lot of pressure now on Storm Norton on the right side of this offensive line going up against Alex Highsmith. That's the matchup they have to win.
Highsmith 56. Does the job this time, throws.
First down,
There goes
Eckler
again.
got
Eckler rolls to midfield.
about 14 some
47
yards.
line tackle by Bush. Gordon did the job that time on Highsmith first down.
I'll tell you, for inside linebackers, this is the toughest assignment of all. A back coming right through the middle of the line of scrimmage. Somebody as talented as Austin Eckler, and you've got to try and pick him up one-on-one when he
Keenan
makes
Allen
that
has
move.
over 100 yards.
Man coverage right there. And
Austin
that's the
Eckler
matchup
did
that he's
60
going to
some
have to
yards
win
at
tonight.
least on that one.
120 scrimmage yards from Eckler at the time. Herbert fires open. Making the grab. Williams got a
Touchdown! Touchdown!
What a game this is.
There's still 2 minutes left, though.
3 yards. Mike Williams. Big play, Mike.
Watch your terrible
Touchdown
towel.
over a
Hold
mark.
top.
Just a huge mistake by the Pittsburgh Steelers. They had a slot blitz and
I believe that was Mike Williams, too.
that were remaining.
So Mike Williams got about 100 yards. Mike Williams shows up on prime time.
Interception, and instead they give up a huge touchdown.
Now we need our defense to
And
show
a
up.
big extra point to make it more than a field goal that the Steelers would need. Hopkins
And it's good.
gets
So
it.
Steelers have no choice but to get a touchdown.
41 to
We got
37.
2:09, 2-minute warning, and a timeout. Plenty of time.
So you're going to get a safety up here, and you're going to get a slot blitz coming right there. No problem. They're playing
was a time
a
to force
deep
a turnover.
defense behind us. You can't get burned on that defense. But both defensive backs, that time Cameron Sutton and the safety Trey Norwood, are going to
Finally
react, trying to
showed Mike
get a
Williams.
trap
Finally showed up.
interception coming in that way. And they completely leave free Mike Williams.
Almost
And
tackled
for
at
the
the 5-yard
first
line, but he
time,
jumps
you
over
really
him for a
feel
touchdown.
Minkah Fitzpatrick's absence in this game because that
might be
is
putting
just
Justin
a
Herbert
killer mistake
200
that would have
300 yards
never
right there.
happened. Never happened with Fitzpatrick in the game.
This is one of those games where when they tell you, can you recap the game for those just tuning in? I would go, for those just tuning in, too bad.
I would have said nope. Oh, boy.
2:09. Pittsburgh has used 2 timeouts. They're down to their last one.
Yeah, I wish we had some more points on the board right now, so I'm going to be stretching out.
A touchback for the 2-minute warning. We'll get the second one here.
No bounce.
We'll get the 2-minute warning and one.
So you get one play off
Now
before
we
the
go to
2-minute warning, most likely maybe 2.
This is Maney's return. He is out on the field in his helmet, obviously. He went back and got checked for a concussion and was clear now.
There he was. Yep, he went to the tent, then he went
Well,
to
the
the locker
longest charge
room.
we've been in a while.
Back he comes.
He almost pushed the doctor
Hey,
down
by
when
phone
he
and
came out
found
on
out
the
the kick me off again. I've been doing this since the beginning of the fourth quarter.
sideline, but he did what they said. He went through the protocols.
Yeah,
And
definitely give me a
here
new
he
phone.
is. And now with him flanking
Phone
out as a
over my head
receiver,
for 5
that's a
years.
big difference. Now you almost have to treat him like he is a wide receiver.
Come on, Charlie defense. Come on. Come on.
On the 25-yard line. 4-man rush.
Yes! Sack! Sack! Sack into the 2-minute warning.
Take us with Fackrell, Connor Fackrell sacking him to the 2-minute warning after a big sack here and setting up a second down and long, 2nd and 18 when we come back on the other side of the
Second 18
break.
good, 8 yards on us.
And there is no break. We've got all the commercials we need. They're done. Over.
All right, well, let's watch the inside move for the sack here then. We're just going to power our way right through and come up with a monster sack
Bosa
when
helped
they
the
needed
sack.
it most. They were playing all kinds of games on the other side with Bosa stunning that way. And, of course, you're going to get all the attention.
Well,
Once
see
you
who
get
was the one that got
Bosa
the
blocked,
initial
you go,
sack.
okay, we're good.
52.
So week 11, another
Anyway, the NFL did all the commercials, so they're not going through commercials in the 2-minute
against
warning.
the team number 1 in points allowed. Fabulous year for him. Close games 22 or 23 this season. Final play, which is crazy. It's like 2 a week. Patriots, of course, on top of the East as Buffalo loses today. Got thrashed by Indy. That's the old days.
Come on.
Some late runners for sure. New England and
Come on,
keep an eye
Chargers.
on the
Come on,
Colts.
defense.
They lost 2 overtime
Come on.
games, or goodness gracious,
Come
the
on.
streak they'd be
Hold
on
up.
right now.
Hold up.
7, 8 games, something like that.
Second down and 18. On the 17-yard line. Look out again.
Sack again! Sack again! Back-to-back sack! Well, that was Bosa, 100% all Bosa. So Bosa got half a sack and then a full sack.
11-yard sack. It's going to be 3rd down and 29.
Please don't screw this up, Chargers. You're known to screw this up. Please don't screw this up. It is time more than ever to bolt up defense. It is time. We still got 2 downs.
It really has. That's where this pressure has been created.
There he is over the right tackle.
Come on. Come on.
They sent 4. Ben out of the end zone fires.
Ooh, almost picked. Almost picked.
Try to go to Johnson. Good
4th and
coverage.
29.
4th and 29. And Johnson starts to limp.
There's Bosa inside, and when you put
Bosa almost got
a
him.
guy that can rush the passer like that over a guard, you can go back through Super Bowl
One
history
of the
and
great
remember
few
lessons on
pickups that
that.
Tom Telesco did.
That is a
Bosa.
tough assignment for those big guys inside.
Tom gets way too much credit, but you can give Tom credit for Bosa.
3 sacks. 2 of them back-to-back. But Cody White, a receiver.
Come back from the Lakers game, and it was an exciting second half to win after being down by 20. Let's get this win. Let's make it a perfect play.
Meanwhile, now on top of it, you got to delay a game.
Or they're going to lose like a yard.
Well, that makes it 4th and 32.
So they lost 2 yards.
So the Steelers to prolong the game would have to get to the 35-yard line. Or the 30.
Let's not. Come on, Chargers. Come on,
And
defense.
the Chargers have
Come on. Let's start a winning streak. Let's start a whole new winning streak. We
lined
got the
up
Broncos
at
next
least
week.
17 yards from the line of
That's
scrimmage.
it. That's it.
That's going to pretty much end it right there. So the Chargers want to just make sure you don't have a defensive foul. And in a crazy Sunday night, I mean, let's face it, Houston beat Tennessee today, right? Anything could happen.
Your Chargers are fun to watch. I'll say that.
People are going to say it's not good. You know what I like about this team through the years is that, especially now in Los Angeles, and I said it before, that's entertainment.
I'm
In this
so glad I
town,
picked this
and I
team
know
away.
pretty well here. You don't just have to win. You have to win and be
It was a very ugly game
And you need a rock star.
where we would dominate
leading the
the
way,
entire
and they
game.
currently
We literally
have a
dominated
rock
the entire
star.
game
There's
into the
just
fourth
no
quarter.
doubt about it. I understand this
It's a very
was an
winnable
upper
game.
man
We still won.
Steelers defense out here.
Very
but I
hard
have seen
attack game.
enough. I know enough about talent.
I'm still like freaking out
He
from the
can do
Lakers
it
game
all,
later.
and he
We
won
were
this
down
game
like
as
26
much with his
points and we
legs
came
tonight
back
as
after
he
the
did his
boot of
arm.
LeBron
Yes, he
James
did.
bitch ass.
92
And we
rushing
won.
yards,
We won.
382 passing yards, and a frustrated Steelers team.
I can't even tell you the stats off my head. I know Herbert probably ran about 100 yards.
Took the lead.
It might be his first time ever running 100 yards.
Williams
Let me look at my
was
other
a
phone.
dagger in the sacks.
It really was. They brought pressure, but then
if I can bring up the
almost
stats real
acted like it
fast.
was going to be one of those trap coverages on the outside. And both defensive backs that were left over there both converged on the inside guy and completely left the swing guy down the
This
boundary
was-
wide open. It's just one of those mistakes.
I don't
I'm
like
telling
close
you,
games when it comes to my
no way
team.
that
I
happens.
watch a good
They
game
have Minka
when it
Fitzpatrick
comes to
back
anybody
there.
team but mine.
Steelers
I
out of
want a
timeouts.
dominating game. I want to win by
One
50.
more kneel down.
I miss the days when we're beating the freaking Broncos like
And the
52-21, 49, like 47-7.
Stay right by Kansas City.
We're blowing out
Steelers
teams.
Denver next week. And Pittsburgh will take
We
on
have the Broncos next week,
who
and then we have
today by beating Vegas.
the Bengals. I'll be at that
And
game.
sometimes as a
And then after
franchise,
that, I
have
believe we
one
have
of
the
those moments, right?
Raiders,
They had a chance to give
and then
this
a little
game
bit of Chiefs.
They really did.
Then we have the Giants and Texans, and then we got the Raiders.
And Justin Herbert came up
We
with
should
his way
just win it all out.
Don't forget
I know the Chiefs are getting better. I know there are. We beat the Cowboys. Really, with the Cowboys to win, I don't ever want that team to win.
Matt Filer giving his former teammate a big hug.
Okay. Fox
What
score.
a game. What a game.
So now the Chargers are 5-5.
points. You got
No, 6-4. 6-4. Herbert, 384 yards, 3 touchdowns. That pick wasn't technically his fault. It bounced off the guy's helmet.
Tremendous night for that guy.
Justin Herbert, 90 yards rushing. I wish he would have got 100. But 90 yards. Austin Eckler got 50 yards rushing
Terrific effort
and 65 yards passing.
from COVID last weekend.
His total yards, he still was a dominant player. Mike Williams, 97 yards passing, touchdown, an amazing touchdown by Mike Williams. He finally showed up. Keenan Allen, 112 yards.
Last week, Jimmy had it
Austin, 2 touchdowns, by the way. He got 2 touchdowns
This week, Jimmy welcomes Will
rushing
Ferrell,
and 2
Paul
touchdowns
Rudd, Haley
passing.
Steinfeld, Julie Bowen, and Monday.
So Austin Eckler still is the beast. Still is the best player with Justin Herbert on the team.
I've been on the road too long. I just have to
Parham's got a
sing
couple
this
great
song.
catches. A couple of amazing catches. Parham's got to have a little bit of credit too. Those catches were amazing that he had.
Detroit City
Lakers win.
is
Way
Detroit.
down. And you get rid of LeBron James. Chargers win. When they freaking stretch you out, I'm losing my voice now. Chargers win. But anyway, this video is getting 20 minutes. I really doubt anyone's going to watch it this long. Bulked up everybody, we got the win. The most stressful win ever. I think I got a video of me and the Chargers against the Steelers. Me stressing out because we went to freaking like 5 field goals to try to win a damn game. But anyway, Mo Dog out.